Hello everybody, it's that brown guy. I'm back for another video because things have happened and I feel like I need to talk about them. Please excuse my attire right now. It's a bit tried to make a bit of an effort, shirt and tie, you know, a bit professional. However, it's raining outside because UK. Last week last week I would look the exact same because I was covered in sweat. This time though, it is not my sweat. It is the cloud sweat that I am covered in. Anyway, forget that bollocks. No one cares about that shite. The Super Nintendo Classic Mini Retro Limited Edition console was announced by Nintendo randomly yesterday. It was rumored for quite some time now, but it was officially revealed by Nintendo, and it comes packaged with 21 games and 2 control pads. For the price of $79.99 of your country's currency, because that's a thing. And then randomly it just started popping up for pre-order at random places. Now in the UK it was available to pre-order from Game, infamous electronic retailer that used to be known as Electronic Boutique. Was it Boutique? Electronic Boutique. Doesn't fucking matter, they're not called that anymore, they're called Game. And then eventually it came up available on Amazon.co.uk. And then today it was available on Nintendo's official UK store website. Now, when it was announced that this console would be coming in September, there was a lot of reactions to it, as you can imagine. People were really happy because they got to spend money on a brand new plastic toy that they probably won't play after about 3 months, I don't know. And then the other side of it was people complaining about the things that Nintendo got wrong with it instantly. So that's a thing. And I feel like I need to discuss it because no one asked for my opinion, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to give it anyway because I can. So let's start with the list of games, of which I don't remember and I don't have them in front of me. There's my preparation gone out the window. 21 games to be in fact, in comparison to the NES Mini Classic, which had 30 games pre-built into it. So for what I can remember, the SNES Mini has Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, which is Final Fantasy 6 in another country or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. And some other games that I can't remember. Oh, and Star Fox 2, which everyone was flipping their lid about because it was a game that wasn't released very prominently anywhere. I don't know, but fuck Star Fox 2. And Super Mario RPG, which is great. Now, some people were like, "Wow, this is a really cool selection of games that you've got here. Amazing." Whereas the other side of the argument was like, 21 games is nothing. When you're going to charge me £80 or dollars for this particular product, you're going to give me 21 games. That's a bit rubbish. And people were like, you should put more games in there. What's the point? It doesn't make sense to have such a low number of games, especially in comparison to the previous mini console that you did. And now I'm like, well, 21 games is a fair amount, I guess. Sure, they could put more. They could put a lot less if they wanted to. Honestly, though, are you really going to play all those games if they did? If Nintendo came out and said, look, we're releasing a NES Mini, it's going to cost whatever it's going to cost, it has 100 games on it. Are you going to play all 100 games? Probably not. You'll probably play 10, 15 of those games maybe, and then you'll be like, well, fuck this shit. This is boring. I don't want to play this stuff anymore. What else is there to play? Fucking, what? Super Tetris? I don't want to play Super Tetris anymore. Who plays Tetris anymore? Apart from people who don't live in Japan. Or who do live in Japan. So there's that. And I'm like, 21 games, fine, whatever. I mean, I don't think I'm going to play all 21 games. Whatever, innit? And then the other side of the things as well is people complaining about the price of the product. They feel that £80 is a bit too steep. And it's like, considering the NES Mini was £50, which is more reasonable. But £80 for this is a bit too much. And I'm like, well, £80 is a bit much, but it's not like they weren't gonna sell the exact same price for the SNES Mini. I mean, logically we could be like, look, man, both these consoles are fucking old as shit. They should cost us nothing nowadays. You know, what's the point? Just, it should be nice and cheap. £80. I'm not saying it's cheap. But for what we're getting, it's all right, I suppose. I mean, £80 is what some retailers were originally charging for it. Nintendo UK are charging $69.99 for it, and I believe Amazon have matched that price. So it's not too bad even then. And everyone else is like, oh, but in America it's $80, so it should be cheaper over here. And it's like, well, you forget about the fact that if once you convert that in $80 into real money, it'll work out significantly cheaper, yes. But then you have to factor in stuff like fucking VAT. And then obviously they need to make profit somewhere, so they're going to need to bump up the price a little bit to cover that as well. $69.99 isn't too bad anyway. I don't see no issue with it. What the fuck? I don't care. It's good. Then you get the other people that come along and they're like, 21 games? That's fucking shit. I ain't playing fucking 21 games and then paying $69.99 when I can just download all those games for free on my PC. And it's like, mate, let me stop you right there. Look, everyone fucking knows you can do emulation and ROMs on PC, right? Everyone knows that PC is really powerful and whatnot. Look, let me let you into a little bit of a secret, yeah? People know this stuff, but guess what? They don't give a fuck, alright? Simple as that. I know it might sound quite harsh and whatnot, and I know you believe that PC is the best gaming thing that you can get in the world and right now. That's fine, right? You are going to get technically superior games in some respects, but guess what? Not everyone gives a fuck. Not everyone's got time to fucking build a PC with like a million different parts that are probably going to be obsolete in about a year's time because something else comes out as better. So, shut the fuck up. Everyone knows you can download ROMs and emulation. Great, fantastic. Not everyone fucking cares. Plus, I'm not going to lie, mate. SNES looks a little bit better than a fucking PC, right? Just saying, innit? Plus, if I wanted to, I could take the SNES to someone's house, plug it into their fucking TV, and we can play SNES stuff. I'm not going to be carrying a fucking desktop around in my fucking back pocket while I go around a friend's house and be like, excuse me, mate, you mind if I set up this fucking heat generator in your house? We get it, guys. PC is great, amazing, wow, who cares? I don't give a fuck. Go away. Go play fucking Minesweep or something, or Solitaire in your 4K resolution in your 120 frames per second. So, yeah, I mean, the other thing as well is that people were complaining because there's going to be shortages and whatnot, like the NES Mini, and the scalpers are going to take advantage of that. And it's like, listen, first of all, Nintendo said that there's going to be like plenty of stock throughout the rest of the year. Now, I know it's coming out in September and that leaves them with, what, 3 months for the rest of the year. But I'm pretty sure they said it's going to be a limited edition console. They didn't say this is here to stay. They didn't say this is going to be the third pillar of consoles for them to sit alongside the Switch and the 3DS. It's a novelty item that's not meant to be around for a long time. It's a, what can we release during Christmas to get people in to buy some stuff for products of ours? Maybe they can't throw down 280 quid for a brand new Switch if they can fucking find one during Christmas. Oh, let's get a fucking SNES Mini out the door. Shift them through Christmas. Little fucking kids will be happy with their little SNES, probably. To be honest with you, most parents are going to be buying that shit for their kids and be like, this is what I fucking played when I was a kid. You're going to fucking play it as well. What? What? You want to play FIFA 17? No, you ain't playing FIFA 17, you little shit. You're going to fucking play that fucking SNES. You're going to play Secret of Mana and you're going to fucking complete it, alright? And once you've done that, you know what you're going to fucking do? You're going to fucking like it as well, alright? You're going to like it and you're going to say, thank you, Dad. And so on and so forth. That's pretty much what Christmas is going to be. But people were really annoyed that scalpers are already on eBay putting this console up for like 3 times the price, whatever it's worth. And they're like, oh, fucking Nintendo, look what you're doing, the scalpers and everything. It's like, look, Nintendo's website clearly has a one per customer policy. I heard that Amazon, whilst not stating that it's one per customer, or they are stating it, they actually are amending people's orders who have tried to order more than one. All right, there's that. I'm pretty sure Game are doing the same thing as well. Irrespective of what Nintendo's final allocation is going to be at the end of the year, right? Scalping is always going to happen, right? It will happen with whenever a new console comes out. If there's a console that sells out during launch, guarantee it will be on fucking eBay at twice the markup price at least. It's going to happen, right? But already everyone's like, oh, typical Nintendo looking after the scalpers and everything. It's like, well, they're not fucking doing any of that, you little dicks. Sometimes some people are faster than others in pre-ordering stuff. Now, I'm not saying that it's your fault if you don't pre-order something in time. You might have other things going on in your bloody life and whatnot, but fucking hell, Nintendo can't fucking always cater for your needs just because you're upstairs having a wank or something whilst everyone else is bloody pre-ordering their fucking consoles. Now, I know I sound like a fucking rabid Nintendo fanboy during this entire video. I mean, to be fair, I am a bit of a fanboy, to be honest with you. But don't get me wrong, like, when they fuck up, I will not back that shit up. So far, they've not done much to fuck up during this fucking SNES launch. Now, if there are shortages after this particular initial launch release, and then people are buggered during Christmas and whatnot, then fair enough, Nintendo, you done fucked up. But Jesus Christ, everyone, relax the fuck down, man. Like, it's just a little novelty fucking console that they've released. That's only meant to be, its purpose is to like be on the market for X amount of time and then done and dusted. Let's move on to something else. Oh, I don't know, like the fucking Switch. They've got to worry about fucking getting loads of those out of the production line and into fucking consumers' hands because people want it. Apparently they're having to battle with Apple for components for fucking the Switch and whatnot. I don't fucking know, whatever in it, man. But this is just me waffling into the back of my phone for whatever reason. Because I felt like it. Well, you've had my thoughts on the SNES Mini. Why don't you put your thoughts in the comments and see if I bother to fucking read them? I probably won't. I don't really care, to be honest with you. So enjoy the rest of your lives. If you've pre-ordered a Super Nintendo Mini Classic Retro Limited Edition fuckery console, congratulations. If you haven't pre-ordered one because you can't get hold of one, commiserations. But hey, look, man, there's other places you can try. Try GameSeek. Just keep an eye on different websites. I'm sure they'll get more stock. And if you don't really care about the SNES Mini and you think it's a fucking waste of time, why are you watching this video for? Hey, I don't care, man. You gave me a view, right? Perfect. Anyway, peace out. Enjoy life. And look both ways before crossing the street.